So the BBC have decided they want to move with the times a little bit. And even this has caused uproar. They can't do anything right, can they? And it's because of the telly licence. But this isn't about the telly licence, but that is the reason they can't do anything right. Look at this one. Look, let me know what you think. A sweaty and dirty dress code is the last thing the agenda-driven BBC needs. So if you hadn't heard what's happening here yet, look. Its new rolling news channel, due for launch sometime in March or April, will be aiming for a less formal look. In future, apparently, we are not to expect that all the on-screen staff will appear manicured and immaculate. Instead, there will be a premium-looking, sweaty and dirty, because that looks more authentic. So the stuffy suits like Hugh Edwards sitting there with his nice tie on and his beautifully pressed collar. No, no more on the BBC rolling news channel, going for a sweaty and dirty look. I'd be interested to see if the BBC's idea of a sweaty and dirty look is different to mine, because my sweaty and dirty look is a knackered pair of jeans covered in engine oil and me downing a pint of Stella Artois. That's my sweaty and dirty look. What are the BBC going to do? I mean, can you imagine the King's coronation being broadcast with Hugh Edwards in an Adidas tracksuit? Be quite interesting, wouldn't it? I don't know. They're going to move with the times, right? No one wears a tie to work anymore. I work in a place that used to be quite formal, and now you can go in jeans and a jumper if you want. It doesn't matter. If you do wear a suit, no ties anymore. You don't see anyone wearing ties anymore, really, do you? Unless you're like a super formal job. So you've got to move with the times, but should the BBC be doing that? Oh, I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. So Miss Nadja Nielsen, who's BBC News' Director of Digital, told a press briefing about the new channel, "It's a bit like be as sweaty and dirty as when we're in the field is actually more trustworthy than if we look like we've just stepped out of an awards ceremony or a fine dinner party." She's down with us plebs, isn't she? I mean, the amount of times a week I step out of a fine dinner party only to find my dicky bow a bit twisted. I don't think I've ever been to a fine dinner party, ever. And these are the people that are trying to please us, who have no idea what people want. But that said, when you see them in the field, I don't think that necessarily means in a field wearing wellies, obviously. But you know, when you see journalists out and about and they've got a coat on, or they're sometimes wearing jeans and, you know, look like they've been busy. That's the look they're going for in BBC News. So I expect to see a lot of nice jeans with no logos on them, obviously, because it's the BBC, and untucked smart shirts, very akin to this sort of thing. I think that's where the BBC's going with this. And yeah, it's 2023. You'll move with the time. I'll be interested to see how it goes down, because a lot of people out there don't like change on the BBC at all. The BBC should be like it was 100 years ago, with those BBC accents and everything. But yeah, I mean, do you remember when news completely... Was it Channel 5 News that brought in someone sitting on a desk or standing? And it revolutionised news. Do you remember? It was like, whoa, I can't believe they're sitting on a desk. Don't know. Maybe this will be their version of that. So what do you reckon about this now? I'll be interested to see how sweaty and dirty they go. I bet it won't be... But it won't be a knackered Adidas tracksuit and a baseball cap or something talking about politics. But interesting to see. You've got to move with the times. You know, shirt and tie is going away, isn't it? For good or for bad. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it all. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. That way, hopefully I'll see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da.